me just clip this on. Hello, good kind of morning, almost midday. It is Sunday, the 18th of May, and I've done something I think is honestly crazy, and I know I'm not going to achieve, but I decided on a whim on Friday to sign up to just join in. So I've decided to join A.K.Mulford's 30k in 3 days challenge. Let me just backtrack it a little bit. A.K.Mulford is an author. They have a YouTube channel. They've written over 30 books and are a hybrid author. So they've got traditionally published books. I actually own one of them. My cousin bought me one. And then they've also self-published romance books. And so, yeah, I have been subscribed to their channel for a while and I really enjoy their content because she is also neurodivergent. And so I find that a lot of strategies or tips and resources that she recommends have been helpful for me personally in terms of writing and being able to stick with writing and get words out. So yeah, the most recent video that I watched of theirs was their oh my god, sorry, I'm a bit tired. I haven't finished my coffee. Their 30k in 3 days. They did a little retreat. So yeah, I just really enjoyed it. It was really cool to see how that worked for them. And it happened to be a long weekend in Canada this weekend, which also happened to coincide with 30k in 3 days that they were holding again for their little Discord group. So I joined in, and that's what I'm doing. Of course, in saying that, yesterday it was a day spent with the kids and my family, with my family. I did no writing until probably 10 p.m. So I'm not necessarily targeting 30k. She did hold a Zoom meeting for writing sprints, and that was so key. The last time I'd written was starting chapter 6 with Sierra and Balbrook on a live stream, and I hadn't been able to touch that chapter since an entire week. So yeah, I smashed it out in I think 3 writing sprints with them, or 3 or 4 writing sprints with them over the course of just under 2 hours, and finished the fucking chapter in one evening. And that oh my god, I was just so happy, and I'm just so grateful. Wow, turning into a sap, but I'm just so grateful to be finding these really need to get my crown fixed up. Completely distracted my bed. Really just so grateful for finding this community online of people who are so open and giving of their advice and support, and of these resources to help other writers make it, Why am I like this? Oh my god. If my daughter was upset like this, I would be it is okay to cry, it is okay to feel your emotions, so I need to sit in my feels and let myself feel the things. But anyway, I just thought I would come on because it is technically my day 2 of this challenge. My current word count, I'm up to chapter 7, which I'm now switching into Tui's perspective. This is where she is back in her own community after the altercation with Monarchy. She has no idea what's gone down in Monarchy's end of things, and so now she is just going through the motions of their final Matariki celebration. Matariki is a Māori New Year celebration, so it's going to be a kind of play on that in this story. She's back in her community, town, whatever you want to call it. Still working out what we're calling it at this moment in time. They're in a bit of a lockdown and they're not allowed to leave. And there is a surprise this year of something new that their leader, Mathieu, is doing. And Tui's sister, Maya, has told her she is under no circumstances can miss it. And that's all Tui knows. And so, yeah, that's all I've got from this. I kind of have plot points of what's going to generally happen. But there's only 4 lines from there and I have to build on that. And I have an idea in my head, but I need to it's a big chapter. It's the thing where things turn and the story shifts, so that's exciting. So yeah, I'm gonna do some writing. I have it's 11:40 a.m. now. We are going to go to the library later, so I have a couple things to do today. I need to drop my brother off at his baseball trials for summer ball, and while we're out, we're also going to go to the library with the kids so they can pick up their holds, and also they like to get new books, and then they like to play the little computer games. So I might actually take my laptop with me and get some writing done there. So I'm gonna do maybe like another sprint. I'm learning that like doing sprints with someone else or with a timer where I'm not the only one doing it, it really helps me like get into the zone. Yeah, I'm gonna do a sprint and then I might get ready to go because I literally haven't even washed my face. We literally just went upstairs, made pancakes, having a coffee, and that's all I've done today. I love a long weekend, guys. Love a long weekend. Hey guys, so I wanted to do an update because it is day 3 of the 3 days to 30k writing challenge. Technically everyone, or mostly everyone else is finished I think, but it is my day 3 because I am in Vancouver and it is Monday. I just wanted to update. I have still been writing off and on today. I was never aiming for 30k. I just wanted to use the weekend to see how I could go. I joined the Discord, which if you're interested, I'll put the link to A.K.Mulford's channel, which she has everything on their channel where everything is on there and you can learn more about that. There are dates for throughout the rest of the year and people are still like using different rooms or channels within the Discord group for certain things, which is fun and great. And so yeah, I would say that things that I loved most about it was I have learned that I write best when I'm writing with others. I don't necessarily have to talk to them because I am an introvert, especially with people I don't know. I already know that I enjoy being on live streams, especially with people that I feel friendly with or that I've like kind of communicated with, whether it's like with comments back and forth or whatever on YouTube. But when I haven't really interacted with them, it's a bit awkward for me, and so I don't necessarily go onto those live streams very often. But I found with Discord it was great to just like get in and do some writing sprints in the sprint rooms. And then I also found there was a few different sprint Zooms, like Zoom meetings set up, which I really loved that. So everyone could log on to the Zoom meeting and they're all like scheduled at different times, and thankfully I could attend 2 of them. So one of them was at like 11 p.m. my time one night, which was great, and we did like I think at least 4 different sprints of like 25 minutes, and it was just great. We did like 25 minutes and then like a 5-minute break, and everyone got to like, if they wanted to chat and update, like it was just really nice. And we just like, people just chatted about how they went or how the sprint went, like what's, you know, like it was just like, I really just enjoyed the fact that I was able to just like listen to other writers chat about writing. And I've mentioned this before on my channel where I don't have, well, I used to not have writer friends, and now I'm like making a bunch of writer friends and I honestly freaking love it. It's like a whole new world and it's really great, and so I'm thoroughly enjoying it. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of mention that because I'm so grateful for like finding this. And actually this entire challenge was a last minute decision that I made from seeing A.K.Mulford's Instagram reel on Friday, and I was like, you know what, it's a long weekend, this lines up, let's do it. So yeah, so the Zoom meetings, that has helped me with productivity with writing. I also was able to join the Storyteller Society Discord with Tanya. Thank you, Tanya. Sent me the link because we were talking about doing a couple of live streams eventually on YouTube, which will be great to do some writing sprints. So we ended up going up onto there and we did a couple of sprints there. So it's just, I'm really enjoying kind of like meeting all these new people in the writing community, like on authortuber or on Instagram, or just people online who have gathered in these places, and I now get to meet them and just chat writing and like learn about their stories. And I don't know, I just like it, you know. So yeah, anyway, with all that being said, this weekend has been the most productive I've ever been with writing, possibly all year. Let me have a look. Yeah, my track there is saying that I've gone up since my last This is like the biggest jump in words I've had at all over the shortest amount of time. Doing this challenge over the weekend, I was able to smash out the rest of chapter 6 in the first Zoom session, and then I got started in chapter 7 in the next Zoom session, and I've just been ticking away at that today with some sprints with friends, and just throughout the day. And so I'm so happy. So my current word count to date, I started at 20,247 words, and I am currently at 26,198. So I've written like 6,000 words in just about 2 days, because I didn't start writing until like Saturday night at like 10 p.m. I am freaking buzzing, man. It was just a great weekend, and I think the best thing that I've learned is that my productivity and like the way that I'm writing, I'm learning, I guess, that I struggle to just sit down and have a dedicated writing routine, especially if I don't have the attention span to do it. Whereas I have learned that when I know other people are writing, it's almost like that collective, like, oh, I want to write with you, and then I just write, because I know once I start, I don't stop. So yeah, that's a lesson learned. So yeah, I guess this entire video is just something that I just wanted to share and track my progress. I have already scheduled into my calendar the next 3-day to 30k challenges in the next quarters, because this was really fun. I'm so pleased with how I've gone, and I'm hoping to continue with this type of progress and see how we go. But anyway, I'm gonna finish the vlog off here. It's a very short one. Sorry about it. But yeah, if you are interested in any of the things that I've mentioned, I will try and link everyone that I've mentioned. Other than that, let me know if you have any questions, or if you did the challenge, let me know how you went. I know that everyone's kind of like talking about it in the Discord as well, which I kind of like am looking at too. But yeah, or if you did the challenge and you have a YouTube channel, please let me know, because I know that I've been looking, but a lot of people have like TikTok, and I don't really use TikTok much. So if anyone has YouTube, I would love to subscribe to you and see. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, bye.